Um, so, how are you today?
I'm great today.
You're great. Do you sleep well last night, or currently you traveled another place, or even wandering in London?
Not bad yesterday, but recently I haven't got anywhere because I got a lot of deadlines and assignments recently. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you agree with in these conversations we respect each other and we have to listen to each other? And finally, we've got some solution for you or make you even more comfortable?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. So, firstly, could you talk about your questions or your problems nowadays or currently?
Yeah, of course. I think recently I'm not that confident enough, especially when I talk with people. Because, I'm afraid that what I know or my own knowledge and perspectives are different from other people. So they may think it's not that valuable to talk with me. So, which means I cannot convey any values or insights for them. So that's what I worry about. And the second point is that I think I need others' opinions to, others' opinions to adjust my own opinion, like what they think may just make my perspective more appropriate. Because if there are a lot of people think I'm right, then maybe my opinion is great. And if there are few people think I'm right, then I need to adjust my own opinion and get insights from other people.
Okay, so today you wanted to increase your confidence and further to make your social activity to more smoothly, like it?
Yeah, that's true.
So do you have a time or some experience that you have a great confidence, whatever you smoothly to make friends with other people, or you could talk your views more confident to more strong?
Yeah, I think there would be a period of time during my undergraduate, especially the first 3 years. At that time, I successfully managed my weight, body management at that time. So that makes me feel that I can still come doing something. And at the same time, I got a lot of benefits and from the financial market at that time. I was doing some investment in the financial market and get a lot of good results. I think this may mainly because I majored in finance and investment before, and I got a lot of ground knowledge of the financial market at that time from the course. So I successfully put the knowledge into the practice and then got a good practice results. So at that time, I think I'm able to finish something successfully. So that brings me a lot of confidence.
So to summarize what you said, is that at that time, in your first 3 years of the university, you finish a lot of work, that's what you want to do, then know a lot, to get a lot of information and knowledge, whatever in the class or in the website, and I also hear that you get some profit in this financial market, which give you strong confidence and maybe will make you smoothly to talk with people. Why do you do not do something like it nowadays or currently? would you meet some difficulties or some problems when you wanted to finish your work or find the interesting you are?
Yeah, I think there may be several reasons. One aspect is that, I'm studying the healthcare management currently during my graduate study. So I think that is not that, meet my expectation at the time. So I may think I'm not that interested in this subject. So putting a lot of energy and efforts onto the modules may make me feel very bad. And at another time, I'm not that disciplined. I'm not a disciplined person. So I think how to successfully manage my time into finishing my assignment makes me feel very anxious. So that's what I think I cannot focus my energy or efforts on improving my socialization skills.
So you mean you are under the huge pressure?
Yeah.
Like the course you don't like it, and maybe the environment. Because I know you come to UK at first time, so maybe it will affect you. So make you feel distressed or some consumes you a lot of energy.
Yeah, I feel very depressed recently.
Okay, so do you could remember example or maybe a times or maybe a tiny things that you finish under the pressure, whatever, like it.
Okay, let me see. I think during my last year for undergraduate, we got a dissertation program at the time, but the topic of the dissertation is not what I'm really familiar with. So, which means I need to take a lot of other courses, online courses, or find a lot of information about it online by myself. That will consume a lot of time. And I also need to learn some digital software to solve the data problem. So yeah, that's really time consuming. But finally, during that time, I also need to apply for a master's degree. So I'm really busy with a lot of document preparation, like my own CV, personal statements, and also the English language test. So that's really packed period. But finally, I think if I do it one by one at a very steady path, I think I will finish them more successfully. And the results shows that I can manage that. I got a good grade in my dissertation, and I also successfully get accepted by a good university.
Okay. So what do you think the key points you achieve the success in this period? Because some people they are when they select well, they will do well, and maybe some other people they do regularly sports, they will feel energetic. So what do you think the key points that you get the great achievement in this period?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. So the mental health or mental situation is really important when dealing with this kind of issues. So I think personally I would prefer to seek for my close friends for help because they can give me a lot of insights how they deal with this situation before. So this kind of insights will help me to find a appropriate measure to deal with my situation. And they can also give me a lot of courage when I'm depressed. they will push me to do things and supervise me to get a steady progress during my assignments. So yeah, I think the support from friends is really important for me.
So at that time, some friends support you to finish your work, whatever you said, the language test, or they prepare your CV or PS. So they encourage you, and are they supervise you like it?
Yeah, they just like a supervisor for me during that time.
Okay. So maybe this is a good way to solve the current situation you are. Do you think it is a good way or good solution?
Yeah, previously I would say yes, but now my close friends are in my home country, so they are really far away from me because I'm studying at the UK. Yeah, so they just can supervise me online, which is not that efficient, and not that efficient due to the geographic distance and restrictions.
Okay. So, do you have some friends in UK, or you make some friends when you finish your master programs or master?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about because, as I mentioned, I'm really struggling to socialize now, and I don't have that kind of close friends to supervise me. That's a problem, I think.
Okay. So, could you imagine that another ways could help you to achieve the same effect? Like, I know some young men like me. I will find some supervisors online or in an app. In some app, it is popular nowadays.
Yeah, I would say I have tried that before.
Yeah.
That's an effective way, actually. Just find someone who share the same values and interests, and maybe the objectives with you. So you may have a lot of common interests. So you can talk very deeply with your own, interests and goals. So those kind of people that I met online may support me as well, although they are not like your friends. But yeah, the point is that they know what you really want, and they have the same goal with you. So you just fight together for a common goal.
So maybe it is best ways because you do not have some your friends in your homeland, so maybe they could not supervise or support you in realities because of the distance problem. So maybe this way is the best choice. You could try it to solve your problem currently or not.
Yeah, I would say if I don't have close friends in reality, that's the best way. But my preference is to have a really close friend in the reality who share the same value and interest with me.
Yeah.
So the online friends would be my second choice, actually.
Okay. So could you think about another option, whatever you hear from your friends or you see some videos on the websites, they could make you finish they could provide you a way to finish your things or finish what you want to do step by step or something like that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in social media platforms sharing their experience of dealing with one very tough situation. A lot of people share their ideas, so that's really useful for me, especially someone who has the same problem like me. Yeah, I would say that's really useful. And I remember that one YouTuber said he took the supplement like vitamin, but I don't remember which kind of specific vitamin he took. But yeah, that's a problem. That's a good way to solve the mental health problem, either like anxiety or sleep not well. So yeah, I think that's also a great way, as you mentioned, find some solutions online.
Okay. So maybe try to take some supplements. But I suggest you to find your GP and they will give you the appropriate advice.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Okay. So, so what's the other options? Could you thinking more, or one more you wanted to?
Yeah, as I mentioned, like one of my experience before is I finish things one by one in a clear and steady way. So I think I need to propose a plan, like with a lot of smaller objectives. Like during one specific time, I need to finish what kind of things. At other times, I can like hang out with someone to social. Yeah. So I think I need a specific plan for my life.
Okay, so let me summarize some point of it. So all the option, that's your effort to provide the three brilliant options. So all these three options could make you do something or do this thing you wanted to do step by step and finish it effectively, and to make you to get some sense of achievement and finally build your confidence or increase your confidence. That's right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's go to the final part. Okay. That this part is to how to make the option to be reality. So first, let me talk about how you to find some group of people on the internet to supervise or support each other. So could you think about the way you wanted to follow?
So firstly, I think I'm gonna be clear my future goal, specific goal would be, and then find the people. Like, there are a lot of support forum, like different topics, different goals. So I need to find my specific goal and find the appropriate forum to join, and then share my information with the people in that forum, and support each other. It's just a process.
Okay. So for the other option, for the supplemental, how could you make it to be reality?
Yeah, I think supplement is important, but I actually lack the knowledge, the medical knowledge. So maybe consulting my own GP is a proper way.
Yeah. And then according to the advice, you regular take it for a particular time, like it?
Yeah, I think just follow the instructions of the doctors.
Okay. So finally, the last option. How do you make the plans, or like you say, make the more detailed plan?
Like I mentioned, firstly, I need a very clear goal. That's what I want to achieve finally. And just break the goal into several sub-goals or sub-objectives. Then put those kind of objectives into different periods of time in a certain like a year, then just say 1 month I need to finish those kind of things, and 1 month I can focus on other things.
Okay. So maybe you could follow the professor or something else in the time management. They will provide you more detail to finish your plans. Is this a good way to follow? To learn other people how to make the plans or something else?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just get some recommendations from others.
Okay, because as you mentioned, you will watch some videos on the website or YouTube.
Exactly.
So that's the end of our conversation. So in this conversation, do you feel you find solutions, or you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I think that's a really useful session for me personally, because I think about several options like can solve my problem right now and find a root cause. The root cause is that for my lack of confidence is that I cannot finish things very well, and the things that I'm dealing with now cannot give me some positive feedback. So that's why I made that confidence now. So yeah, I think that's a really useful session for me.
Okay, thank you for take part in our conversation.
Thank you, Mr. Wang.